ready, and looks like we're ready to go. So this is live. On the next reset, it'll be live. We are on Summit. You do see I'm running a detailed map. This is a mod on the workshop. Gives you a more detailed map. Pretty even, pretty obvious name. So the aliens are down in sub-axis, the Marines up in Atrium. You see the even 3-3 split again. One will stay in base and build. 4 Skulks pushing right up the map through data core. 3 through computer lab, and we do have long spawns, which I really like watching. It tends to be better games. Less rushy, more tech, more strategy involved. And Verco Bricks gets taken out pretty quickly. Pan-African robot shooting parasites, and you actually see his energy deplete. And Knockstreak gets a good kill. So Marines making some headway down the left side of the map, not as much on the right side of the map. You do see, again, drifter placement. I talked about this in the last couple games. Drifters are very good to have. They make it a lot better on your team. It's basically a legal map hack. You can pretty much see Marines wherever. Verco Bricks does get blackbarred. And again, you can see the energy levels pinging up and down. This is pulling it straight from the client. So these reports are very accurate. It's just, again, it takes a lot of bandwidth to use. We do see Phase Tech. You'll see on the bottom left there is an observatory already down. Phase Tech is researching. Aliens don't have anything yet. It looks like they're just happy to expand and take resources, which I would be too. So they will take this power out just to slow the Marines down. Jigra gets caught by himself, gets taken out. These 4 Marines pushing to crossroads, but this drifter is going to reveal this to the entire alien team, and they're just going to go up and say, alright, screw that, I'm going for Crevice, and take it out with just 1 Skulk. So Crag Hive is complete. I believe on this mode as well, Form gets a good kill on the Phase Gate builder, and is actually going to try to take this Phase Gate out before this guy respawns. But Verco Brick should actually be fighting either an infantry portal or the Phase Gate, but he actually forces all his guys to the back. So these Marines that were in Crossroads had it locked down, actually lost it because they lost their Phase Gate builder, and the commander couldn't really get out of the chair. There were too many Skulks. So you just see the aliens taking over pretty much everything here, right across this line. I can't draw it, but just an imaginary line a little north of Crossroads. That's where the Marines are stuck, which isn't just never good. As if the aliens are expanding this far, it's just not good. Good shooting by Sweetie Bot there. Looks like we're going to have some major combat here. The Marines do get cleaned out, so Marines are having trouble with these alien plays. Just not able to really hold anything. They got Carapace coming up now too, so they're going to become even harder to kill for them. They do have mines, but they don't have a whole lot to mine up. They need to kind of get control of Crossroads or get control of either data core or flight control, but at this point I'd say data core. They just need something. They don't have a whole lot to their name at the moment. So flight control gets claimed by the aliens. And the Marines are just trying to get somewhere, but these drifters are just revealing everything. they just can't. They just don't know that they're there. They're obviously invisible, and they're getting map hacked basically. They did find this fresh hive. They're going to unload on it. Probably get it down before the aliens can respawn. I just keep shooting at the hive. There you go. You get it down. So that's one of the major blows that they could strike there. Pretty opportune discovery of it also. They do take good advantage of it. It also gives them a chance to get into data core. They don't know that the drifter's there, but they don't care. It looks like they're just going to get this phase gate rolling in data core. Sorry, too much docking play. As there's a skulk train moving through this vent. Marines are cleaning up, but they're going to lose crevice. And again, this drifter can see this phase gate, so they know there's a phase gate over there. They know that the Marines are pouring out of that phase gate, and just going to clear up this part of the map. Excuse me, one sec. So the Marine map control is actually looking like what the alien map control should look like. Normally it's aliens trapped into 2 hives, 2 tech points, and a couple res nodes, but it's the aliens that have the entire map right now. As you see, shotguns come online. No weapons tech yet, no arms lab. I don't think there's an arms lab down. As Derriere finishes off and Reactor Core Knock Streak finishes off in ventilation. So you see on this fancy new chart, the resources, the resource towers, the aliens have had a lot more resource towers, and you see the alien total resources has surpassed the Marines. And that bar in the middle is actually a description of how many extractors or harvesters have been killed, not how many they've lost. So it's a little confusing at first, but the aliens have been killing a lot of extractors. The Marines are going to find this brand new hive here in Crossroads. They croak that drifter, and they go right on the hive again. But the aliens are ready this time. They watched their drifters and took out this rush on the Marine base, or on the alien base by the Marines. You see Leap coming up, you see Shift Hive working, you'll see Celerities shortly afterwards. So it's just not looking good for the Marines so far. Nitro having a little trouble with this lurk. Seems to be just spraying, trying to hit the lurk. And the lurk does finish him. As Weapons 1 does get started, you can see the little progress bar again down on the side there. I really like this new interface. It's a lot cleaner. Everything's off to the side. The text of the team names is much bigger, much clearer. And again, it shows you the build orders, so something I will not complain about. So again, on the map, you just see the Marines stuck like this. It shifted from this to this. So at least this cross-section contains data core. But they're going to be in a major amount of hurt if 3 hives actually finish. And they're about 10% grown away from 3 hives. And they don't have Weapons 1 yet, they don't have Armor 1 started. So they're going to be in a lot of trouble here. This alien team is just going to be able to pump out Onos eggs if they want to. But they probably wouldn't even have to, because these fades are going to cut through these Marines like butter. It only takes 2 swipes to kill a Marine at armor 0. And it's just... when you find Marines that are armor 0 as a fade, it's just devastating. you just feel like you can cut through anybody. And again, the drifters selling out these Marines. They just have them in great places. They're all over the place. And again, I was talking about how they pay for their weight in, or they're worth their weight in gold. These drifters are keeping these Marines just stuck in their base. And you do see a heavy Marine presence heading down to subsector. What you're seeing here in this giant clump is probably carapace. What they did was they had Ingorgeous build clogs all over that shell and cover it up so that the Marines can't just snipe it out without the aliens knowing. And the Marines just got kind of wiped out down in subaccess, and it's just, again, it's not looking great for the Marines. You do see armor 1 complete. Weapons 2 is started. So they're getting there, but it might be too little too late, again, as these drifters are just killing this Marine placement. And again, he moved his drifter so that he could actually see the phase gate. Or have it close. And you see Vercobrix has gone down as a fade. That's another one of the features of this new spectator system. It used to work for the other one, but you'll get these nice big warnings when major life forms die. So what you're seeing the alien commander do is enzyme cloud these aliens as they're trying to take out this phase gate and the defenders. And it's basically just a short-term burst to attack speed. And it just allows them to take stuff out so much quicker. It's just a massive steroid for these aliens. It makes them so much stronger. And again, the drifter goes into hiding right here, and the Marines are none the wiser again. They have to know that it's there, and a scan would reveal it, but again, their base is being map hacked pretty much. Anywhere they move, the aliens are going to know exactly how many there are, where they are. It's very difficult. So this Slurk is actually hiding underneath the railings and crevice. Crevice is just a nightmare to try to kill a Lurk. There's so many places to hide, it's so wide open. And a fade does go down, G-Cat goes down as a fade. So they're killing some life forms, but the rest of it's just not going very well. And they can get these life forms back pretty quickly. And they do lose the phase gate and data core. This is probably going to be a GG very shortly. There you see it. So, Ingorgeous Basterds gets worked by Yoko Onos, as Yoko Onos is aliens, so they'll go up 1-0. And you see the endgame splash screen, which looks a lot better as well. So, just very well done by Yoko Onos there.
Yeah.
The Marines couldn't really do a